Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to learn more about cryptocurrency, hit that subscribe button and press that bell button. You do not want to miss this video. See you in a sec. So guys, welcome. Hitman, let's go. Check out the comments below. Okay, a little bit of an announcement. This is out on the 20th. This is for cryptocurrency only for the start. This is a pre-launch website. We're going to do an additional website which essentially does forex and stocks and all kinds of stuff, as well as obviously the crypto stuff. This is kind of it. So in the links below, put your email address in if you want to get notified, or keep checking out my videos, obviously all the good stuff. And it works very, very simple, of a load of different indicators that essentially give you buy and sell signals based off momentum and volatility index. There we go, get the words out. So it also does directly to your mobile via Telegram, which gives you a nice little signal. So there, that is number one. Before we get started in the video, if you want to win $66 or 66 USTD, it's technically $66, go on my Twitter, again, link below. Crack on, literally just, because I'm doing an AMA on a very large exchange. I don't know if you've heard of it before. So, yeah, crack on. Anyways, today's video, Tezos. Last one of the series. Thank you for all the support I've been given, essentially. Been really, really good, and I'm really, really, kind of happy I did a little series. So, a lot of people are asking of other series I could do, and I'm probably going to do them. Okay, little mini series of 5 different coins, 5 different, little segments, essentially, little series that people can find very, very easy for education, for coins, for research, and all kinds of cool stuff. So, the last one on the list, and throughout this video, we're going to go over everything else that we've done, talked about, and we're also going to look at the chart and see what you honestly think about this in terms of a buying opportunity. Is it looking good using the Hitman? So stay tuned for that. It's awesome. So if you've not done so already, have a little look at the previous stuff that I've done. Okay, I've spoke about reasons why I've picked coins like this. I've picked the bigger ones because they're the safest. I don't want to give people a micro cap coin that no one's ever bloody heard of because it's fucking 1 Satoshi. That's not the aim of the game. Undervalued means it's been at a higher price, it's been building, it's been developing, it's improved, and that price action hasn't changed. We're looking for opportunities to buy now, low, sell high later. And we're going to come back to that. So very, very important. If you've not done so already, put a little note in your diary. In probably July, give or take, I'm going to go over every single coin. And we're going to go over every single coin on this video as well. So we're going to go over every single coin, see how they actually did and how you would have done if you actually bought at these lower times. Does it go lower? Who knows? Does it go higher? Who knows? We'll see what happens either way. So, it's a secure, upgradable, built to last. Tezos is an open source platform for assets and applications backed by a global community of validators, researchers, and builders. Essentially, decentralization's perfectly kind of worded and rounded as that. In terms of all this, I want to do a bigger video on Tezos in the next coming weeks about it, because I've never actually spoke about it, but I do rate it. I always have rated it. I don't actually hold it. And as I said at the start of video number 1, these are coins that I'm looking to hold. Now, in reality, probably the exchange coin, probably not. But all the other ones I hold of, apart from one of them and this one. So I'm going to reveal those in a second. So, addresses, key barriers, facing blockchain approach, or adoption essentially, or approach to adoption, you might as well name that as. Smart contract safety, long-term upgradability, and open participation. They're some of the things that Ethereum has issues with. Obviously, Ethereum has public contracts, issues with certain things that could bring. Also, it has scalability problems. We're always talking about Ethereum and scalability, but let's be honest, right? Let's be really, really honest. I could have put Ethereum in here. Ethereum is currently $150, give or take, at this time of recording. And with that, it's been a lot higher, we know that. Where Tezos hasn't had that big run. It didn't have the bull run. It was coming out in the bull run. It got delayed, load of issues. However, moving on from that, doesn't matter. It's got its own identity. It's a bit different. It's a lot more decentralized in my opinion compared to Ethereum, but it's very much the lead competitor to Ethereum if you are going to look at it that way, in my honest opinion. Not financial advice, not fucking anything else you want to think about. I'll probably get trolls for like, oh no, actually it's not that. Fuck off. Anyways, it's secure, institutional grade smart contracts. Now that is the thing that is the most interesting part. Smart contracts is one of the biggest things that the blockchain will probably house and will house in terms of that mutual agreement built on a smart contract that cannot be changed, cannot be dismissed, not be ignored, all that stuff. Massively, massively important. With that, it gives you an upper hand against Ethereum because obviously Ethereum has public smart contracts. These have a bit different. They're run differently. They're obviously a lot more decentralized. And they've also got the upgrade. When you get coins and when you get issues such as adoption, people flooding onto it, all kinds of stuff like that, you're going to have issues with people getting onboarded. This is the sort of thing where it's going to be fully upgradable and it will carry on upgrading as it goes, which is kind of built within, which is also a lot better for longer term adoption. So that kind of really, really helps. And then you've got open participation and incentive alignment. This essentially gives stakeholders the ability to get involved with all the kinds of stuff. Unlike in proof of work and other proof of stake networks, you know, you don't really have much of an option of what really happens. Where with this, you can obviously get involved. You can experience the true life of decentralization where you can vote and be a part of something, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much Tezos in terms of what it is. It's obviously a decentralized application platform with smart contracts, as much as decentralized as possible, you know, what it can be essentially, which is always cool. And obviously individual entities all around the world building on advancing Tezos. Some of the partnerships pretty cool. A lot of interest around the world already. But yeah, please do further research, obviously. But we're going to look at the chart very, very quickly. This is the daily chart. Now, obviously, the Hitman's telling you that do not buy this yet, so please wait. This is USTD. However, what I'm going to say now is kind of interesting. BTC is on a rally. It's probably going to retrace at some points at 8.5 at current recording time. When that goes up, USTD goes up. So this is a daily time frame. Obviously, you know, people that were buying at the top, fair enough, cool. And this is the history that we've got essentially on Binance. Okay, this is all we've got that we can play with. Pretty cool though, in terms of reality. We have been a lot higher. We've also been a lot higher in the past as well, so don't forget about that factor. But $1.29, essentially 1.29 USTD, not too bad for what it aims to bring to the market. Okay, in my opinion, this could go a lot higher. This is only seen bear markets in altcoins sort of elements. That's why I'm touting it as an undervalued asset. If there's adoption, if there's a hit of altcoins going to the moon, you can bet your bottom dollar this will go up with it because it is rivaled and likened to Ethereum. Ethereum has had much better days, so it's interesting. Anyways, we're going to talk now about the previous 4 coins that I went over. Why? Because why not? All that good stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and figure out when we could kind of do the next update on these. So I'm thinking July, but we'll probably go with July. So please, you know, remind me in July time. Anyone who wants to comment, do more reviews on these sort of things, and we'll do a full overview of it. But the first one that I recommended in terms of overpriced, essentially, or has been overpriced now, undervalued, essentially, was XRP. Now, love it, I hate it. I think this is a massive opportunity in terms of if adoption is realized. All these matter to that. If we don't get adoption with the cryptocurrency market of altcoins, well, that's it. It's index. It's over. You might as well just find another career. You might as well find another investment vehicle because it's not going to work. But you got to believe that it will work. Payment solutions, the stupidly fast payment solutions, essentially for XRP, the ability to go cross-border and not worry too much about it within a couple of seconds is pretty key and should be kind of touted with maximum kind of essentially belief, essentially, that if this works, this could be game changing for the whole world. XRP aims to be that one, and it's possible. It is totally possible. Who knows what the future can hold. ADA, Cardano, or whatever you want to call it as. People go in my comments, you should call it ADA. Don't bloody no, come on now. Anyways, this is again another public blockchain. However, this is kind of built on fully open source code, and it's kind of, you know, it's essentially the Tezos in a way where it will kind of have smart contract platforms, will you can see where we're going here with decentralized applications and decentralization and what people will be building on the blockchain, hopefully in the next 10 years. These companies need to be built, they need to be backed, they need to be, they need to be working. And as I say at the start of the video, I don't want to recommend a microcap coin that's on its ass and literally at fucking 1 Satoshi because it's fucking cheap. When in reality the team are on a beach somewhere, run off with your money. These are genuinely working, same with XRP, all kinds of stuff like that. So it helps that you have a product, a coin, an asset that you can invest in that are physically working their bollocks off. Another one, VeChain. One that I rate highly due to the fact that I do hold it, and also, most importantly, as funny as it sounds, I think this has got a very, very good long-term future with like enterprise systems, obviously in Asia. Most importantly, to stop like fake stuff getting out and about. What a blockchain should realistically be used for in certain ways, certainly in logistics, is proof of authenticity. That's a word, if it is a word. In terms of, is that product real? Does it work? Is it satisfying to the brand or whatever? All this kind of stuff happens. So obviously we've got Walmart partnerships, we've got all kinds of car partnerships, we've got all kinds of big, massive logistic sources which can really help develop, businesses, enterprises into becoming a really good global icon and not lose money due to counterfeit and fraud stuff. And the last one was obviously the exchange coin. This kind of is an umbrella one where anything that happens in terms of an altcoin season, a big massive bang in the market, check out your exchange coins because they will freaking go to the moon, because people will buy them to use them to get trading fees, to buy them as a vehicle, because follow the crowd, follow the hype essentially. If people are buying cryptos, are going to go to exchanges, those utility coins essentially will go up in value because you've got to buy them to get cheaper fees. You've got to use them to get into IEOs, for example. Massively important. And what I said at the start of the video was, I will let you know which ones I'm looking to buy. I'm looking at buying Cardano and Tezos. Okay, so I'm looking to add to my portfolio this year, and I do believe that they will be good investments over time, over a long period of time essentially, and looking for a longer term hold. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So that is the series over. Boom. Don't know where my arms went, but hey, thank you, and I hope you did enjoy it. Actually, a lot of good reviews, a lot of good actually comments as well. A lot of people asked about doing certain coins that I've never even heard of or seen, or probably Ponzi schemes or something. So thanks for those suggestions. If you're new to the channel, obviously do say hello, leave a like, all kinds of good stuff. But most importantly though, please press the share button, and we will come back to this in July. Okay, we'll give it a good 6 months or so, see what happens. If they go up, they go up. If they go down, well, who knows.